OG returns. 2 penalties and a clean sheet. Son returns to say goodbye. Welcome to Nick's COYS Corner. Before we start, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to receive notifications. A very important 3 points in the Champions League, maintaining our unbeaten record at home in the competition. Xavi putting in another impressive performance and grabbing another goal. Not an amazing performance, but still an improvement, and could have grabbed more than 3 goals on another day. A quick word on Son returning to say goodbye to us. That was emotional. What a player, what a man, and what a fantastic way to give a legend a send-off. Beautiful moment. I'm so happy I was there, and I'm so happy for him that he got that kind of send-off and got to win the Europa League as well before he left. Brilliant player, club legend. We'll all miss him. I've got my little figure to remember him by, and that will always sit up there. So just wanted to say goodbye, Sonny. Well, Frank made just 2 changes to his team for this match, which surprised me, but having gained some momentum from the Brentford match, you can understand it, and it worked in our favour for this game. Polina came in for Bentancur, which I expected, and Odobert came in for Mawani, which I was okay with. Good to keep the players fresh. The only surprise was that Bergvall didn't come in. Well, we should have taken the lead inside a minute. Really nice move and lovely work from Jed Spence down the left, feeding the ball into Odobert and isolating him against his fullback. Odobert did really well, skinned his man, went to the outside onto his left foot, delivered a really nice ball across, and Richarlison had to score. It was a good save, but he had the whole of the goal at his mercy and he had to bury it, really. One thing I've noticed in the last couple of matches is that we seem to be slightly more fluid in attack. I think the introduction of Xavi in the 10 role has helped this, but also I've noticed some other kind of movements that didn't seem to be happening as much before. So if we look at this example here, Richarlison actually has it out on the left and Odobert's gone inside. So there's a little bit of rotation there. And Xavi's kind of here in this 10 role. And Kudus has actually come in off of the touchline, which wasn't happening as much. Xavi gets the ball and he immediately, his first thought is, can I play it forward? Can I get it into someone's feet? And he plays it into Kudus. Kudus flicks it to his outside first time, having come really narrow. But Xavi's obviously made a run as well. He's making that run to try and get a return if it does come, but he's drawing players with him. And they've just sucked Slavia Prague really narrow and left space for Porro, who comes in to this position here, receives it, doesn't come to anything, but a really kind of cool example of Kudus not just being stuck on the touchline, drifting inside and having some really nice link play with Xavi. Kudus needs to get his head up a bit more and do this more often, because sometimes he can kind of hold on to it. I think that's coaching, really. If we can coach him to kind of get his head up and do this kind of quick link play with his explosiveness, it'll make him an even more dangerous player. But just something to keep an eye on in coming matches, because I noticed this kind of bit more fluidity in our play. There are also some signs early on of us still needing to be a bit more progressive in our play, particularly when a team is kind of man-marking like Slavia did. They leave space in behind. So here, Porro, Romero and Gray kind of forming a triangle here, and Porro plays it into Romero. He plays it quickly, really good 1-2 touch football from us to play out. He plays it quickly across to Archie Gray. Gray plays a really nice quick pass across to Polina, and we've kind of beaten 3, 4, 5 Slavia players there and moved the ball out quickly. So Polina receives it here, and now we've got a really good bit of space to play into here. And you'll notice Kudus just inside and Richarlison and Xavi. Now Polina has the chance here to just play that ball inside, and if I come to this shot here, right now Kudus is in, and if the ball comes inside, Slavia have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players potentially out of the game. And we have 3 attackers, 4 and 5 players potentially getting forward. That's a massive opportunity to hit Slavia quickly with a really strong attack. And it's an easy pass. Straight through, there's a lot of space to play the ball and we're away. But Polina takes a touch and goes backwards and just kills the move dead. And it's good to recycle the ball at times, but when a team has committed as many bodies forward as Slavia did, I don't care when in the match it is, in this case it's early, expose them. Like the ball, one simple pass there, and we are in behind, and we're into a really good amount of space with Kudus to drive forward. So really frustrating that Polina turned back, and just an example of how we need to be more progressive in our play and not just always take the safe option. And unfortunately, with some of our midfielders, that happens too frequently. Got to work on that. Got to play forwards more. This is a really good example. Overall, though, it was a really strong kind of opening 10-15 minutes. Slavia, though, were quite lively going forward throughout the match. They looked dangerous, particularly on the counter-attack, even though they weren't a great side. And their man marking did pose some problems for us at times. They were a weird opponent, really. I don't think they're terrible, even though they're not great. A big blow, Mickey van der Ven getting booked. He now misses the Dortmund game, and that is going to be a problem against the pace of Adeyemi, and with Hirasi up front for Dortmund, really not what we needed in such a big match coming up. So it looked a bit soft to me, but he did throw his arm up. You could say it's a bit silly, really. Why is he getting involved with that? But the same guy kind of tried to pull him back right at the beginning of the match, and I think the frustration just got to Van der Ven. But yeah, that's frustrating. We continued to look bright, especially Xavi. He was at the centre of everything good we did. On rewatching the game, I actually think we played better than I originally thought we did. Particularly in that first kind of opening 25-30 minutes, we were really bright with the ball. The only downside throughout the game was I think we were a little bit easy to play against in midfield. We were a little bit easy to expose in behind midfield and get onto the back four. That would kind of be the negative I'd had from the performance. But generally, we were better than I originally thought when I was watching the game live. That's for sure. OG returned for our opening goal. Nice corner and flick on, and then Slavia player kind of just got caught and made a bad decision, in the moment. And we benefited. We talked about the return of Son to the stadium. Good to see OG returning as well. Second half started, and we got an early penalty. Just a beautiful, beautiful pass here from Archie Gray. Look at that ping, class. Porro goes to cross it, gets caught, clear penalty. Kudus with a pen, and bang, it was 2-0, and we were in a good position. Odebear then had a great chance to make it 3 after more good work from Gray. Richarlison also had a really good chance not long after a nice play from Odebear down the left, pulling it back. 2 chances really like that in this match for Richarlison. Tell and Sarr came on and got involved quite quickly. Tell with some really nice work down the left, cutting inside, forcing a save from the keeper. Ball fell for Sarr. Should have done better for me. I think he should have scored. His touch let him down again. Midfield definitely missed Archie Gray when he went off, I felt. Slavia found a bit more joy and exploited gaps behind Polina quite well, and Gray wasn't there to help. We took our foot off the gas a little bit after we'd made quite a few changes, probably to be expected, to be fair, and they tried to take advantage of this. And then we got our third and final goal. Bergvall playing the ball across to Moani here, who takes a wonderful touch and lays it off in the same motion with his chest to Xavi. He beats the defender to the ball, takes it to the side, goes down, wins the penalty. I think he always knew he was winning it. Lovely move from us. Not the most convincing penalty from Xavi, but it went in. Great for his confidence. Overall, great to get 3 points again in the Champions League. It wasn't a vintage performance, and Slavia, as I said, were a weird opponent. I did feel we were a bit sloppy at times, and we gave them a little bit too much space, but on reflection, it was a better performance than I first thought. Romero and Van der Ven played a series of really nice forward passes throughout the game, including some longer passes, and some of the longer balls really caught Slavia out because of the way they were marking us man to man, and we really exposed that at times. So that was really well played from us. Interesting that we seem to invert both fullbacks a lot more in this game. Again, I think that may have just been a ploy to expose Slavia's man to man marking system. But something to keep an eye on moving forward, because it's nice to see a little bit of rotation like that in our forward play. Xavi with another excellent match, really growing in confidence. His work rate was outstanding. Been really impressed with some of his movement recently too, off of the ball, making more runs kind of in behind teams to try and draw them away and create more space for himself. So I hope that continues. Archie Gray with another solid game too. Good to see him getting a run. So much potential in all areas of his game, really, with Gray. I'd like to see him working on getting on the ball a bit more and kind of trying to dictate and control matches. I think he can do that. Wonderful talent though, and so much composure for his age as well. And I really can see him going right to the top. The win puts us in a really good position for the last 2 matches. Dortmund is going to be a really tough game, and then obviously Frankfurt away. If we can win both matches, I think we'll make the top 8. Whether we can do so, I don't know. My guess would be 4 points from the next 2 games, and that will probably not be enough to get top 8. Forest away in the league next. Really important we go there and build off the back of the Brentford game and the Slavia match, and try and build some momentum in the league. A second consecutive league win would be big, especially going into the festive period, and the kind of thing we really need to do to improve our league position as well. Let me know what you thought about the Slavia match. How emotional was it saying goodbye to Son? And who was your player of the match as well? Interested to know. Xavi got the official player of the match. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to receive notifications, and as always, come on you Spurs!